Hi, Jim Jacosh here. Just got a new top that I built. I'm going to let it go here in about 2 seconds. Don't like it hitting the side like that, but it's 2077 is the RPM on it. $20.22 right now. This is a top made out of Jarrah from Australia. It's got a band of lead in it that's like 3/8 by half. It's in the outer rim. Thing is made in 2 halves, and then on the bottom of it there's a brass insert and there's a bearing, a 3/16 ball pressed into there, hardened ball, for a wear point rather than a direct point. I watched a lot of videos on this of the Japanese competition, and they tried all kinds of tips. They tried ruby tips and hardened steel tips and all kinds of stuff. I didn't see what they finally won with, but they ran 17 and 18 minutes with theirs. This one is 4 3/8 in diameter. It's 3.5 inches high, weighs 17.9 grams with the lead in it. The best time I did on it was 9 minutes and 22 seconds. I wanted it to go six minutes, and it's pretty much always beat 6 minutes. The last 2 runs were 7.5 minutes. So I got it running on a piece of laminate that's in my workshop here. It's got all kinds of scratches and glue marks and stuff on it. And I got it leveled as good as I can with cardboard under the wheels on the floor. I tried it on Corian. I think Corian's a little softer than laminate, and it didn't run as well. It ran close to 7 each time, and on here it ran over 7. Ran 9 minutes on here the first time out, and then sometimes it hits the sides like that, and I lose a little bit of the RPM. But I'm glad it stayed over 2,000 after hitting the sides. Let's see what it is now. We're about 1.5 minutes in. I'm at 1,506 RPM. It lost quite a bit, but we'll see what it loses in the next 3-4 minutes. There's a little piece of reflective tape stuck on there, and that's how the tack picks up the RPM. I'm going to peel it off when this is buffed. I have to buff it yet. It's not done. 1,386 at 3 minutes. That's 2 minutes, I'm sorry. First time I rested in that area. See how it goes. We're at 345. Now that was 245, not 345. Not doing real well. 1,085 yet. That's at 3 minutes. Not too exciting watching a video like this, but you gotta wait till it stops, I guess. See where we're at. And I'll show you a close-up of the top. The top handle has been pressed in. It wasn't turned part of the top. Like I say, the thing was turned in two halves, and then the bottom was filled with lead, and then the top was glued on. And after that, it was precision bored. I did it in a collet in my metal lathe so that I could get it right on the money. I bored it rather than just drilled it. I saw some of these Japanese tops that were in competition. They were using all kinds of tips. They were using rubies and tool steel and all kinds of things. And they ran pretty good. They made their tops out of tungsten and titanium, and they had two of them that ran. One was 17.5 minutes, the other one was 18.5 minutes. I saw that the world's record is a little over 27 minutes for a top, a little bitty top. That sucker just ran and ran and ran for 27 minutes. There was a competition between 6 of them, and they just dropped out one after another. Okay, we're at 5 minutes right now. $6:44. I don't know if it's going to make 7 minutes. Hope so. Yeah, the first time I took it out and it ran 9 minutes, the speed was 2,500 RPM when I released it. So what you got here is you have a launcher like this. It's made out of rosewood. And then I use a real fine string. It's Kevlar fishing line, about 50-pound fishing line. And it's really good. It's very wear resistant. So I could put a small hole in there and I could put a lot of winds on it without packing it too big. Some guys use like shoelaces and big twine and things like that, but you can't get as many winds on it. So okay, we're coming up here. Let's see. Looks like 6:07. It's not going to make 7 minutes. .335 RPM. Yeah, it's dying out. What it's been doing tonight, it's hit about 7.5 minutes each time. Let's see what it does now. It's coming up on 7 minutes. Seven right now. 192 RPM. 7:10. 7:14. Touchdown 7:15. Anyway, this is the shape of it. It's like that, and it's got a brass insert and a ball at the end for a wear pattern or a wear point, and it wears pretty good. There's not a mark on it, and it has a little piece of reflective tape on here. So anyway, that's it. I'm sorry I couldn't go 9 minutes, but I'll have another one some other time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.